The average homeowner thinks they're being extra thorough when they combine multiple cleaning products, but they're actually creating a potentially lethal chemical weapon right in their own home. Most people are unaware that accidental mixing of common household cleaners sends over 3,000 Americans to emergency rooms every year, with some cases turning tragically fatal. Before you reach for that second bottle of cleaner to get your surfaces extra clean, you might want to finish watching this video, because once you learn the dangerous truth about mixing cleaning products, your cleaning routine is going to need a serious overhaul. Let's start with the infamous bleach and ammonia combination, a power duo that some misguided cleaners swear by for its supposed double-strength cleaning power. But here's the shocking reality. You're not getting cleaner surfaces, you're unwittingly manufacturing chloramine gas, the same toxic substance used in chemical warfare. Former custodial workers have revealed that this deadly mixture occurs far more frequently than companies are willing to admit, often when rushed employees grab whatever cleaning products are within reach without checking labels. The Environmental Protection Agency has found that even brief exposure to chloramine gas can cause immediate and severe health consequences. Symptoms include acute respiratory distress, intense chest pain, and rapid fluid buildup in the lungs. It's not just a minor irritation. We're talking about potentially life-threatening situations developing in the comfort of your own home. One particularly harrowing case involved a Texas mother who ended up on life support after mixing bathroom cleaners in an attempt to give her bathroom a deep clean. She thought she was being diligent and thorough, but instead, she nearly lost her life. This isn't an isolated incident. It's a stark reminder of how easily everyday cleaning can turn into a medical emergency. The danger isn't limited to residential settings either. A former quality control worker from a major cleaning company made a disturbing confession. Management routinely ignored incident reports about accidental product mixing in commercial facilities. This negligence puts countless workers and building occupants at risk every single day. What many people don't realize is that the effects of exposure can be both immediate and severe. Within moments of inhaling these toxic fumes, victims may experience difficulty breathing, burning sensations in their throat and eyes, and in severe cases, collapse. The long-term effects can be equally devastating, with some survivors reporting chronic respiratory issues and decreased lung function years after exposure. It's not just bleach and ammonia that pose a threat. Many common household cleaners can create dangerous reactions when combined. Vinegar and bleach, for instance, produce chlorine gas, another chemical warfare agent. Even seemingly innocuous products like glass cleaner and all-purpose sprays can become hazardous when mixed. Cleaning product manufacturers have been criticized for not doing enough to warn consumers about these dangers. While most bottles carry warnings against mixing, they're often in small print or buried in lengthy instructions that many users ignore. Some advocacy groups are pushing for more prominent warnings and educational campaigns to raise awareness. The allure of a deeper clean has been heavily marketed to consumers, creating a false belief that more products equal better results. In reality, most surfaces can be effectively cleaned with a single, appropriate product. The idea that layering cleaners will achieve superior cleanliness is not only incorrect, but potentially deadly. So, before you embark on your next cleaning spree, remember this: that extra sparkle you're aiming for could come at a terrifying cost. It's not deep cleaning, it's chemical warfare in your living room. Stick to one product at a time, read labels carefully, and prioritize proper ventilation. Your health and safety are far more important than any perceived notion of cleanliness. The next time you're tempted to mix cleaners for a better result, ask yourself, is it really worth risking your life for a slightly shinier sink? Next up, the hidden dangers lurking in your cleaning cabinet, where clearly labeled warnings are nothing more than a facade. Ex-industry insiders reveal the shocking truth. Your everyday cleaning products are a chemical cocktail waiting to explode. Glass cleaners, toilet bowl scrubbers, and disinfectant sprays, they're all harboring ammonia compounds. And bleach? It's not just in that familiar white bottle. It's sneaking into your surface sprays and laundry detergents too. The alarming reality? You're probably mixing these hazardous chemicals without even realizing it. Let's dive into the dirty details. Those glass cleaners you use to make your windows sparkle? Loaded with ammonia. The toilet bowl cleaner that promises a germ-free throne? Yep, more ammonia. Even your go-to disinfectant spray is hiding this pungent compound. But here's where it gets really dicey. Bleach is playing hide-and-seek in products you'd never suspect. That all-purpose surface spray? Bleach. Your favorite laundry detergent? Bleach again. It's a chemical minefield, and you're walking through it blindfolded. Now, you might think, no problem, I'll just keep these products separate. But here's the kicker. Studies show that a whopping 67% of households are unknowingly creating a potential disaster zone. That's right, more than two-thirds of us are storing bleach and ammonia-based products side by side in the same cabinet. It's like keeping matches next to a gas can, an accident waiting to happen. But it gets worse. Even if you're diligent about storage, cross-contamination is happening right under your nose. That sponge you use to wipe down the kitchen counter? It's carrying traces of glass cleaner. The rag you use in the bathroom? It's got residue from the toilet bowl cleaner. You're inadvertently mixing these chemicals every time you clean, creating a toxic soup that could be harmful to your health. Now, you might be wondering, what about those warning labels? Surely they protect us. Think again. A former manufacturing worker spilled the beans on this one. Companies know full well that consumers ignore those warnings. That's why they make the text so minuscule you need a magnifying glass to read it. It's a cynical game of plausible deniability. They can claim they warned you, but they've made sure you'll never actually see it. Don't believe it? The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the toxic cloud. Someone actually posted a video of their bathroom after mixing Comet and Windex. The result? A visible haze of noxious fumes, caught on camera for all to see. So much for a clean bathroom. More like a makeshift gas chamber. But why would companies take such risks with our health? It's all about the bottom line. Ammonia compounds are cheap, effective cleaning agents. Bleach is a powerful disinfectant. By sneaking these ingredients into a wide range of products, manufacturers can cut costs and boost profits. They banking on our ignorance and our tendency to mix and match cleaning products without a second thought. The consequences of this chemical roulette can be severe. Mixing bleach and ammonia creates chloramine gas, which can cause respiratory problems, chest pain, and even pneumonia. In high concentrations, it can be fatal. And that's just one possible combination. The potential for harmful reactions multiplies with every product in your cleaning arsenal. So what can you do to protect yourself? Start by reading those labels. Yes, even the fine print. Look for key ingredients like ammonia, bleach, and other harsh chemicals. Keep products containing these ingredients far apart and never use them together. Consider switching to natural, non-toxic cleaning alternatives. Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice can tackle most household cleaning tasks without the risk of creating a toxic cloud. Remember, a clean home shouldn't come at the cost of your health. The next time you reach for that spray bottle or scrub brush, think about what's really inside. Because in the world of household cleaning products, what you don't know can hurt you. It's time to clear the air, literally, and demand transparency from the companies that are supposed to help us keep our homes clean and safe. After all, shouldn't cleaning up mean making things better, not worse? Let us peel back the curtain on the hidden chemical warfare happening right under your nose, where innocent-looking household cleaners transform into a dangerous science experiment gone wrong. Insiders from cleaning product manufacturers have revealed that when bleach mingles with any nitrogen-containing compound, it's not just chloramine gas you're dealing with. You're unleashing a volatile brew of mono-D- and nitrogen trichlorides, some of which are literally primed to explode. This isn't just alarmist talk. It's the dirty secret the cleaning industry doesn't want you to scrub too hard at. But wait, there's more. Toxicologists couldn't turn a blind eye to the startling data. When these products mix in your home, indoor chloroform levels skyrocket to 52 times above what's considered normal. And if that's not enough to make you think twice about your cleaning routine, consider this. Carbon tetrachloride, a known cancer-causing agent, surges to a jaw-dropping 1,170 times above baseline levels. You're not just cleaning. You're creating a toxic cloud that lingers long after you've put away the mop and bucket. Here's where it gets really murky. A whistleblower from within the industry confessed that their internal safety tests painted a far grimmer picture than what consumers are led to believe. These dangerous reactions aren't just occurring when you accidentally mix products in high concentrations. No, they're happening at levels far below what's warned about on those product labels you probably never read anyway. It's a calculated risk that companies are willing to take with your health, all in the name of a sparkling clean bathroom. The consequences? They're not just hypothetical. Real families are paying the price for this chemical roulette. Children, whose developing lungs are particularly vulnerable, are developing chronic asthma after repeated exposure on what parents innocently call cleaning day. It's a cruel irony. The very act of trying to create a healthier environment for kids is potentially setting them up for a lifetime of respiratory issues. And it's not just the little ones at risk. Adults are reporting horrifying incidents of chemical burns, not from direct contact with these products, but from the invisible particles floating in the air after a thorough cleaning session. Imagine that, getting burned by the very air in your freshly scrubbed home. It's like a twisted version of the clean, fresh scent these products promise. The most chilling part? The manufacturers know. Those pristine labs where they test these products aren't just churning out the next lemony fresh scent. They're conducting safety tests that reveal the true extent of the danger. But instead of sounding the alarm, they're burying the results deeper than the grime you're trying to remove from your tiles. This isn't just about being extra careful or reading labels more closely. It's about a systemic failure to protect consumers from the very real dangers lurking in their cleaning closets. The products you trust to keep your family safe might be doing more harm than good, creating a toxic environment that goes far beyond a little dust or dirt. So the next time you reach for that bottle of bleach or ammonia-based cleaner, remember, you're not just cleaning, you're potentially creating a hazardous waste site in your own home. The fresh scent of lemon might be masking a sinister chemical cocktail that's slowly but surely compromising your health and the health of those you love most. It's time to demand transparency from the cleaning product industry. It's time to question whether the risks of these chemical concoctions outweigh the benefits of a spotless home. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of a clean house if the air inside is slowly poisoning you? The truth is out there, hidden in plain sight on the shelves of your local supermarket. It's up to us to read between the lines, to question the status quo, and to prioritize our health over the illusion of cleanliness sold to us in brightly colored bottles. The real dirt isn't on your floors. It's in the secrets the cleaning industry is desperately trying to keep under wraps. Safe, not by a long shot. It's time to clean up the cleaning industry before it's too late. Let us get serious about what regulatory agencies discovered, where approved for household use, means nothing when products get combined. The EPA's internal memos revealed that cleaning product poisoning spiked during flu seasons and pandemics, when people desperately mix disinfectants thinking more equals better. It's a dangerous misconception that's putting families at risk, and the truth is far more alarming than most realize. Here's the buried truth. Even the EPA admits they see and regulate every possible combination consumers might create. The sheer number of cleaning products on the market, combined with the infinite ways people might mix them, creates a regulatory nightmare. It's a loophole that manufacturers are all too happy to exploit, leaving consumers vulnerable to potentially deadly chemical reactions. Toxicologists couldn't believe the data. Routine household mixing creates the same respiratory damage seen in industrial chemical accidents. The implications are staggering. Your kitchen sink could become as hazardous as a chemical plant, all because of a misguided attempt to create a super cleaner. A quality control worker said companies deliberately avoid testing product combinations because the results would terrify consumers. That's not safety oversight. That's willful ignorance with your family's health. But it gets worse. Ex-employees describe how cleaning companies store ammonia and bleach products side by side in warehouses, with minimal separation protocols to save space and shipping costs. This reckless practice increases the risk of accidental mixing during storage and transport, potentially exposing workers and consumers to dangerous fumes before the products even reach store shelves. The hidden truth behind those tiny warning labels? Companies know most people won't read them, and they're banking on it. Internal documents showed that customer service reps are trained to deflect questions about mixing dangers with phrases like "follow label directions." It's a calculated strategy to shift responsibility onto consumers while avoiding any real accountability for the potential dangers of their products. One former safety inspector reported that contamination incidents were regularly reclassified as user error to avoid regulatory scrutiny. This systematic cover-up allows companies to maintain their pristine safety records while leaving consumers in the dark about the true risks. It's a practice that prioritizes profits over people, with potentially devastating consequences. The impact on workers in manufacturing facilities is equally alarming. Employees exposed to these chemical combinations on a daily basis suffer permanent rest. Let us dive into the hidden dangers lurking in your weekly cleaning routine, where your quest for a spotless home becomes a slow-motion health disaster. The shocking truth about chronic exposure? Your lungs don't bounce back from repeated chemical damage the way cleaning companies want you to believe. Research reveals that regular users of common household cleaners develop asthma at rates 50% higher than those who don't, with symptoms stubbornly persisting years after they've stopped using these products. But it gets worse. Manufacturing workers, even with so-called proper ventilation, showed lung function decline equivalent to pack-a-day smokers after long-term exposure. One family's harrowing journey came to light. 3 years of baffling respiratory issues finally traced back to their innocent Sunday cleaning ritual. It's time to face facts. You and keep gambling with your family's health every time you reach for that bottle of bleach or ammonia-based cleaner. The damage from chronic exposure is insidious and long-lasting. Your lungs, constantly bombarded by harsh chemicals, struggle to repair themselves. Each cleaning session leaves microscopic scars that accumulate over time, slowly but surely compromising your respiratory health. It's like subjecting your lungs to a chemical sandstorm week after week, expecting them to emerge unscathed. Think about it. If these products require warning labels to be considered safe, are they really safe at all? The truth is, you're playing a dangerous game of chemical roulette every time you clean. And in this economy, with healthcare costs skyrocketing, can you really afford to risk your family's well-being for the sake of a sparkling bathroom? So, what can you do to protect yourself and your loved ones? Here's your action plan. First and foremost, never, ever mix anything with bleach. Not ammonia, not vinegar, not even different bleach products. One product, one surface, one time. That's your new mantra. Mixing cleaning products isn't just ineffective, it's downright dangerous, creating toxic fumes that can cause immediate and severe harm. Next, become a label detective. Read every ingredient list like your life depends on it, because it just might. If you can't pronounce it, or if 2 products share similar chemical names, keep them far apart. This isn't just about avoiding dangerous mixtures. It's about minimizing your overall exposure to harsh chemicals that can accumulate in your system over time. Pay special attention to products with skull and crossbones warnings. These aren't just for show. They're a clear signal that you're dealing with serious stuff. When using these products, treat them with the respect they demand. Wear gloves, open windows wide, and get out of the area as soon as you're done. Better yet, consider if you really need such potent chemicals in the first place. Here's a revolutionary idea. Choose boring over dangerous. Plain soap, water, and good old-fashioned elbow grease can effectively clean 90% of surfaces in your home. It might not be as flashy as those neon-colored, strong-smelling cleaners, but it's infinitely safer for you and your family. Plus, it's cheaper and better for the environment. A win-win-win situation. For tougher jobs, look into natural alternatives. Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice can tackle most stubborn stains and grime without putting your health at risk. These ingredients have been used for generations, long before the chemical cleaning boom, and they're still effective today. Remember, a truly clean home isn't just about appearances. It's about creating a safe, healthy environment for you and your loved ones. The irony of poisoning your air in the name of cleanliness shouldn't be lost on anyone. It's time to rethink our cleaning habits and prioritize long-term health over short-term sparkle. As you embark on this safer cleaning journey, be patient with yourself. Changing habits takes time, but every small step towards reducing your chemical exposure is a victory for your health. Start by replacing one harmful product at a time, gradually building a cleaning arsenal that's effective yet gentle on your lungs and the environment. In the end, the most important thing to remember is this: no surface is worth sacrificing your health for. A slightly less shiny counter is a small price to pay for the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're not slowly poisoning yourself and your family. So next time you reach for that cleaning product, ask yourself, is this really necessary? Is there a safer alternative? Your lungs will thank you for years to come. Let's make a pact to prioritize health over harmful chemicals, to choose wisdom over warnings, and to create homes that are truly clean in every sense of the word. Because at the end of the day, what's more important, a spotless bathroom or a family that can breathe easy? The choice, my friends, is clear. Let's clean smarter, not harder, and safeguard our health for generations to come.